First of all, I just want to say thank you very much for all your support, guys. This has been actually absolutely overwhelming, man. Like, we've had so many hits in the last 24 hours on this topic, man. It's good to see people so passionate in the jungle scene. But I want to take this forward in a positive light. So without further ado, let's get into it. Yes, Massive Crew back once again with another video, and today's video is a response to yesterday's video about Everyday Junglist being ripped off, if you like, from my catalogue. I just wanted to address a few things. Me and DJ Lab, we've had lots of talks now, and you know, after ironing out all of our differences, you know, he realises that, you know, he didn't mean to offend, and you know, at the end of the day, there's no real excuses for taking our vocals, which we recorded in the studio, and taking it and giving it to a label to release. His views on it was that he gave it to the label not realizing that they were going to sell it. They were going to give it for free download, which doesn't really make sense for me. But at the same time, the label's also saying that they as far as they know, that DJ Lab was knew that they were going to sell it. So there's a bit of a conspiracy theory going on there. But either way, you know, he's admitted full liability, and I respect him for that. Oh yeah, and one more thing, right? I just thought of something, right? Now, in the Jungle Records, in the jungle, if you're in the jungle, yeah, you should know that that track is a jungle anthem. So why wasn't Lab questioned? That's what I want. I want to know why Lab wasn't questioned, yeah, and said, bro, have you got flipping clearance to put that tune out? You know that's Busy's tune. All right, okay, I'm not blowing my own trumpet. Maybe they've never heard of me, but maybe it's worth checking what you're putting out, and maybe someone in your clique must know that in fact, I swear I've got In the Jungle Records on Junglist Download previously, years ago, so they must know of me and my stuff. So that's another question that I need to have answered. So I just want to throw that one in there, you know what I mean, because, you know, all roads lead to DJ Lab, but like, you know what I mean, it looks like there's multiple conspiracies going on here. I just want to clear this up, people, and I want us to go forward as a community so I can get back to doing some cool videos, and I want to discuss some of the topics covered here, because some people made some ridiculous comments, and also some people made some constructive comments. So in my next video, I'm going to go through some of those comments, and if you want to see that, smash the like button, and I want to go through some of those comments and address some of the positive suggestions, and also for the critics. I know some of you hardcore junglists know the history behind that tune. It's a live vocal. Yeah, there's breaks that's sampled. Yeah, there's flipping, you know, a loop that's sampled in the beginning. Yeah, it's got an NWA sample in the beginning. But like I said, this is where it starts getting you know, debatable, because, you know, like I say, jungle was built on samples. Yeah, some of you say, yeah, and I agree with that, yeah. But when it comes down to same sampling, same genre sampling, yeah, and also Everyday Junglist being a completely brand new vocal written from scratch and sung in my studio, yeah, it gives me a right to say that the track was ripped off. Lab took the song, he took the vocal, he jacked the vocal, he puts his beats around it. That's a remix. He made a remix, and what killed it is we were surfing the net and we came across the track, and the track was selling on Beatport, and you know, as I said in the video, I don't want to go too much into it. Now, the thing is about this now is, like, being a senior junglist now, it's been overwhelming, to be honest, the response from this video. I didn't even expect that it was going to go so wild, man, and so many people. You know, usually we got a little community on the channel and everyone has a little discussion and we get a few comments here and there, but this one was just like a shower, and numbers just went insane over the space of 24 hours. And, you know, like I say, thank you guys so much for your support. You know, it's good to see that people are passionate about the scene and into it, and you know, jungle in particular. And the thing is you know, I just want to say, look, at the end of the day, DJ Lab has accepted full responsibility, yeah, and I respect him for that, yeah. We got there in the end. He held his hands up and he said, listen, you know what I mean, it's you know, sorry about this, guys. I know people are going to react to the fact that if it was your track got ripped off, you probably, you know, people react in different ways, but down, you know, from where I come from, jungle sampling another song and putting it out and remixing it and then put it for sale is another kettle of fish. And let me make this simple and clear for people who didn't understand what's going on. Yeah, Tempo O'Neill is the vocalist in Everyday Jungle. It's the original song that myself, Marvelous Kane, put out. We voiced the track previously before we went into the studio. It's an original vocal, and that's what Lab took and remixed into his own version of the song. And Everyday Junglist is a jungle anthem for those of you who don't know and understand. So when you take a jungle anthem and you take the vocals, you rip the vocals out of it, and then you take it and then you make your own mix of it, and then you stick it out and you give it to a record label, that's where it starts getting legally wrong. And it also starts getting ethically wrong, morally wrong. It's not right to do that. And I get it, like people don't understand that, you know what I mean? Some people don't get that, yeah, but we discussed that through and it's now smoothed out. You know, Lab realizes that, you know, there's no real excuse for doing that type of thing, and you can't really explain, even if it's on free download, it doesn't matter, you know what I mean? You shouldn't take a jungle anthem, a jungle tune, a live vocal. You know, some people are saying, oh yeah, but it's not your vocal. Yes, it was our voicing. We voiced it in the studio. You know what I mean? Imagine you went on the mic and you sung a song and it was a hit. It went out there and it's well-known jungle tune. We never made loads of money out of it, but it's well-known, yeah? And then all of a sudden someone comes along X amount of years later, does a remix with it, and then next thing you know, you don't even know about it. And it can't be homage, because, like, think about it. Let's think logically, people. It cannot be homage. If it was homage, yeah, then someone would come and play the tune to me. I've done this tune, man. It's a respecting. Check it out. It's a dub plate. You know what I mean? If a person's done a bootleg mix of a jungle tune that they like, then they should be keeping that personal. They shouldn't be letting that out of their possession, because that's where it all goes wrong. If I've done a dub plate of a tune that I like, I'm keeping that dub plate for myself. It's exclusive dub plate. Yeah, I can remix on the fly live and it will be the same sort of thing. But please don't take that file and let it out your hands. Don't give it to a brethren. Don't give it to nobody. You play it to them, but you don't give it to them. Far less for giving it a label and distribute it. So all that was wrong. And anyway, we talked through it all now, and he understands the whole SP of it, and he didn't mean to offend, and I get that, and you know, we all make mistakes. I've made mistakes in the past. I've sampled a couple of the wrong man's things and didn't even realise, unconsciously, white label took it, and it was, you know, and I thought it was a sample that they actually put down some keyboards. It turned out it was a Tech 9 track, you know what I mean? And we had our uproars over that, man, and like, I learned a hard lesson, and from there I thought, bollocks, you know what, I'm just gonna do things more original, man. I don't need other people's shit to flipping, you know, do what I've got to do. And now I you know, back in the day we used to sample from all different genres, hip hop, R&B, electro, movies, and we used to travel all around London sifting through record crates trying to find stuff, sifting through old movies. Now people have got no excuse. Come on, guys, you've got flipping Spotify that you can just look through all the old rare grooves and stuff like that, and flipping, you've got all the movies that you're on the line. You've got YouTube movies, you've got stuff everywhere. And some people say, yeah, well, boy, you know, why didn't you contact him first before doing it? I would have contacted if I knew who the guy was in the first place. I didn't know nothing about who the guy was. And secondly, yeah, I did actually have a go at contacting him, but I thought, you know what, it's easier for me to just make a video that take me 10 minutes than to spend hours trawling through the internet trying to find contacts as to who this Bray is. And like, you know, people say, well, you know, you shouldn't have grilled up my man like that and whatever. Listen, I'm a YouTuber, yeah. Then, and when I've got something to express myself about, this is how I vent. I vent to the camera. I vent to you guys. This is my outlet. I come in the man cave and I let it all out. And that's me. That's how I do shit, yeah. So, however you guys vent, you want to smash a hole in the wall, beat someone, that's down to you, yeah. But people express themselves in different ways, and this is my positive outlet. I come here to just express, share, educate, spread positivity. And like I said, so I want a positive to come out of this still. I don't want my man to be harassed forever and ever, amen. You know what I mean? Let's please go forward, and you know, we're a jungle community. It's all about peace and love and unity. We got our discrepancies and whatnot have ya, but really and truly, you know what I mean, it's not a beef thing. We're not making a beef thing out of this. Like I say, Lawrence, he's responded, he understands that he's done wrong, and you know, and I respect him for that. I respect him for the fact that he's come, you know what I mean, after confronting him, after going through the pointers with him, investigating, checking it out, you know, he said, look man, hands up man, you know what I mean, I've done wrong, I screwed up, please, you know what I'm saying, let me try and put this right, boom boom boom. You know, any small change what he's made from that label, he's willing to forward the funds to me, and I'm willing to take down the first video that I've done, I'm willing to take that down as soon as all this, because there's still, all the socials are still up there, all the Spotify, all the Giza, all the flipping Pandora, they're all out there, still out there accumulating peanuts, but they're still out there. So as soon as all that crap's taken down, I'm going to take down the first video, but I want to get some of them comments off it, because we got to go through them comments, because there's some kicks in them comments, man. We have to go through there, and there's also some topics that we got to cover, and we got to find out where people's headspaces are at with these samples, because boy, is there some conflict of interest and confusion. So we can turn that into something positive. Smash the like button if you want to see that, people. Don't forget to subscribe. Your boy Busy Bee Science signing out. See you later. Bye. Peace out. Later.